Hello all, it's HighPriest plays Metroid Prime. Let's get to that boss fight. Okay, hold on, let me just... There we go. Yes. Everywhere else, these Chozo bits here have stuff to scan, but not here. Oh. An old bit of Chozo attack it's using to feed itself, huh? Good. God, that is a monstrosity and a half. One of the flash garage signals fills a narrow drainage channel. And now they said the fire solar system is located at the base of this structure. Oh god, just let me fucking scan it! No, it's like it is the source of toxic water in the roads. The next cycle has been radically accelerated. As a result, it requires near constant exposures to solar energy to remain active. Synergy has made the fire generator shell thick and durable. Its lower system is unpredictable. However, concentrated weapon power can daze it for short periods of time. Alright, okay. Fucking hell, there was another thing to scan there. Bear ray used to focus on light. It looks like it can be tilted possibly to take it offline. Okay, so it's just the same one, but for some reason it was a different color. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, this is a neat fight. I like this. Yeah, are you weekend from what? Shoot it and then oh wait, seriously? Is it dead? No, it recovers. Now it's active. Managed to activate two of them. Good. And just stay. I want to put the lights on fire, but I'm not going to let them, being able to do lots of damage. And yeah, there's one more phase. There are 3 of these things, so obviously now I got to get all 3 of them. Oh, 4 of them, my mistake. Yeah, it's only gotta be free because there's only 3 of these channels, and each time I do this, it just falls one. Okay, well that boss was significantly easier than I thought it would. Oh no. Yeah, it's a 4-stager. Oh, right the first time. Oh, okay. Wait, there was only ever one channel. Okay, Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. That's good shit. That is good shit. And that should clear out all the toxic water in this area, too. At least I think so. If you know, if it would. Yep. Which means that now if I fall down the water again because fuckery, hey, at least I'm not gonna be hurt. For some reason I thought the various suit would take a lot longer to get. But it makes sense I get it from beating this thing. After all, it's creating poison water. Presumably that would be about protecting me from that. And oh, the superheated areas, which means the next area to go to would be the magma areas. That being said, I honestly prefer to go to the earliest area instead. Huh. Nothing left to scan. What? Dang. What's I need? Okay, sure. Go weird walking as long as I get it. I already scanned it. Well, that's certainly, wait for that to look at the translator. The upgrades. Now I think they're looking better. We get the big old shoulder pauldrons. Dangers of heat are now accessible. World Gallery unlocked for purchase. Alright, well, let me just actually go ahead and... That increases your defensive shielding. Oh, so it makes me take less damage too. Sweet. Can handle higher temperature areas and extreme heat sources and heat-based attacks will still. That's a bit ridiculous. That it doesn't provide any protection from heat damage. But whatever. Stuck in sand, negative. Water is free of poison. Oh. Falling down here reveals a big underwater area. Okay. Nothing to scan on this side. More of a pulse bomb, like form of raw energy, fairly explosive seconds from its body. So our energy being similar to most known electrical energy can harm them. However, they lacking intelligence beyond the things that detect the other charge. Pulse bombs produce energy constantly. All excess energy is shed, regardless of who or what may be nearby. Oh well. It was a clever way of leading it away into the water, but eh. Yeah, that's what you want to do. You lead him away to an area and then... Oh. Okay, well. Oh hey, it's these dudes.
Recording to logbook.
Oculus wall color generates electrical. Oh, this was a eye when active, so I will fill it covers enough to deter. There's act. Techniques that give printing a real threat interacting to its impenetrable shell. Well. Oh. Oh, come on. Boom, 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 boom. This was clearly not a direction I thought I'd be coming into this. Oh, I didn't read this last time. Those script translate. The cries of this dying land echo in our ears as we chose to watch the great poison seep ever further into the living pulse of the planets. The dark energy seeks into the trees and water, and there the light. Peaceful breeze die by sound, and some creatures survive, but the forms grow as swift and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated much as you're getting small enough. To do little harm, but others grow enormous and frighten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison in its foul form. Breathing pure flowing water once. Oh, hey, there was the rainbow toss was cascades of creeping death. Even the heights of such horror, we sure do not turn fear. We are all that stand in the world way of escape, and our duty to contain it. Picture ruined. War. Oh, I never scanned those after I ruined them. So obviously, there's somewhere in this room things to do, but that's still best to wait until I have my wall crawl ability. Yeah, no, I'm best going back to the main room and hitting up, yeah, that. Part of me wants to, oh. There we go. Aha! Go back to it. Shit. There we go. Alright. Actually, this should be... Yeah, no, this is clean water now, so... Now I don't have to worry about falling any of this shit. Oh, there was that one fountain. That one area that was spewing poison. Haha. Oh, well, that's new. Actually, hold on. No. Here, worth poking into. Boop, boop. Let's see. First things first. Save. Come on. Oh, that it? Okay, yeah. Let's see. And else I want to pick. Nah. Oh! I keep forgetting about this and then here. There we go. Ha ha ha. I get it. Yeah, okay, that's clever. I didn't even think about that at first. Eh. I mean, really, getting one of those is absolutely worth a resave. Next up. Okay, I guess they must have come from that one instead. There we go. Come on. Okay, you. Boop. Ah, where the fuck do you come from? There are only 3 in here. Alright, let's check. Right, okay, so it's that way. Is it? Yeah, no, it's that way. Aha. Well, now I know firmly what I need to do every time I go in there, just to make sure. There we go. Okay. Ha ha ha. Nope, no going in there. Let's see. I never even noticed the railing up there before, so. Haha. Alright, so I can at least go in and check this area out safely. Nope, still not getting in there. Okay, so that's how I get up for when you fuck up and end up in the lava. Let's see, anything else in this area that I need to see? Nope, I've got all the ones that's in this general vicinity. There we go. Or yeah, no, I could just fucking ignore you, your asses. There we go. Let's go. Come on. Never got around to scanning these red ones. Large energy, right? Just 20 units of energy. Let's go. Whoa. 1, 2. Hey, game. It's not even like I'm in a particularly. There. I have to definitely make sure I actually remember to do that every time. Huh. Really? Each time? 8 seals? Wait. No. Actually, you know what? I think what I'll do is head back to the starting area. I can come back for the elevator afterwards. Let's see. There. Oh yeah, the Chosen Ruins. It's like, honestly, there was a thing in the starting area that required some of the shit I have, so I'm now kind of curious, so nah. Yeah. Where's the... Ah, there we are. I want to go to the other elevator eventually, because that'll take me down magma areas. But I want to at least see where this will take me. That I remembered about this. Well, last time I came through here, I didn't even have... Alright. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure it's somewhere on this chunk of the map that the super jump boots are hidden. I might just be able to get those now, which, whoo, boy. Yeah, most of this one, outside of being the boss, is just backtracking, but eh. Let's see. Oh my god. $8? Worth it just to get another up on my... Oh, there's another one thing down here. Ha 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 ha. It appears to be some type of container found in the space pirate research frigate. Right, flying pirates trained tickets for airborne assaults. Pirates are extremely agile here, but the heat signature of their jetpack can be tracked with thermal imaging. While rebels are extremely hot, their jetpacks can be so if their pack fails, they make a suicide strike. Ugh. Yeah. I know. God. Those guys fucking disappeared. So those guys were just for spying, not catching. That's a pity. This looks like where their shit crash. Either this is where their shit crashed or this is a building they built. Can't quite tell at this distance. Well. Aha, now there's an entire underwater area down here. Is there something in the water with me? Or is that just the sound of the fish? Position seems to be giving out full overration. No matches found in flora and fauna down like. Okay, so clearly underwater jumps aren't very high. So just jumping up there to get up there. And whatever the fuck that is, it's extremely fucking dangerous. Neat though. Should I maybe wait until I can really explore this place? Sure, maybe. But I enjoyed finding out just a little bit more by pushing forward and having to turn back. Now, I believe, oh. Oh, it's this way. That there's a, well. There we go. There we go. There we go. Cool, cool. Right, okay, well, oh yeah, that's why I couldn't get any further. So let's see what's in here. That looks like cool shit I want. Whoop. Let's see. Jojo's script translated. The containment of the great poison. This task is from Jojo. We will not flee from the duty. Even as we suffer from with the land and its creatures, we will pour our will into this well. The 12 artifacts that, when brought there, form the lock that holds this great evil at bay in the depths of the Alliance. The lock must be stand up to all who might come up to assault it. To preserve the power of the seal and to protect it from those who would meddle for their own designs, we will spread the artifacts across the land, hiding them from prying eyes. The lock must never be open until the day comes when the answer can finally be put right. Obviously, okay, so that must be where the 12 artifacts have to be gathered to unlock the seal on the crater. Collect it and scan the totems here for clues on the location of the remaining artifacts. The other artifacts will open paths to the crater. Show the script translated. Throughout our living nightmare as we battle with this unyielding darkness, we chose to see a light. This light glows as promised, chasing the shadows, cuts with a great poison, purifying that which has been pocketed. It is strange, though. At times it looks to our eyes as light cuts into the figure of a woman, burning brightly. Then it descends from space and retreats back into infinite blackness from whence it came. When this probably comes past, when the light recedes, the shows those long adventures of Cayman will finally come to an end. So basically, they're probably gonna say when Famous comes to fix their shit. Ah. I didn't even see it. There's a turn. Ooh. Might take a moment just to absorb the ambiance. Double jump time, I am absolutely going to throw myself off here just to see. Ah. Okay, this is cool looking. I love this. And yeah, this game isn't exactly... ain't no HD textures here. Ain't no extremely high poly models. Decently high, yeah, but it's still a GameCube game turned Wii. But it's pretty fucking fantastic. I like it a lot. Oh. Bam, bam. See, that's what I mean when I say graphics don't matter, because we've reached a point a while back where you can get really good shit with the graphics available. You honestly don't need to push them further. And sometimes you can even go with make do with older stuff. It's just another thing to emphasize the problems with the I've heard of them, all the problems that Scarlet and Violet have had. It's complete and total fucking disaster. And oh man, the fences. One piece out of many. Alright, truth. The first is up. Collect it, then scan the thumbs here for clues and location of the running artifacts there. Max will open a path to the center of the impact crater. And that's boom. Yeah, our institutions. Oh, it's too advanced for the Switch. The Switch is so bad. It's just it can't handle it. No. Xenoblade Chronicles 2, 3, both on the thing, and it has no problem with that. It has no problem with Breath of the Wild. It has less problem with Legends of Arceus. It has no problem with a bunch of other crap on the system. Oh, those games got all that, and I just love people immediately shift to whoa. Deadline's fault. Like completely forgetting that the reason why people it's like, don't compare those games. Those games didn't have the tight crunch deadlines. I'm like, well, first, people brought up that game because those other games because you guys were fucking trashing the Switch for the game's problems. Second of all, not really. I mean, Sword and Shield had the same actual development time as Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Give or take 5 months. That wouldn't make that much of a difference. Plus, frankly, if Game Freak, and I'm not just talking about the devs, no one is ever just talking about the devs. It's the entire company. Devs included, yes, but also the devs, but also the fucking execs. if the execs didn't think they could handle the deadlines, they could just fucking push back on it. You're going to come. The Pokemon Company said that, yeah, no, the Pokemon Company is owned by Game Freak and Nintendo and Creatures, but one-third ownership is still enough power to push back on shit like that. Well, and then there's, of course, the whole, well, yeah, and yes, they were making RCS at the same time, and probably the DLC for Sword and Shield. That would definitely affect it, but, well, that's why they should be high. That billion-dollar franchise should be, you know, or multi-million-dollar. But their multi-million-dollar franchise should be more than able to hire enough people to have multiple teams. And there's already people going, well, it's not that something like, yes, it is. Like, fuck. EA's yearly the releases aren't this kind of disaster. You know why? Because they don't try to make one group of people just keep making keep making Call of Duty games such. They have multiple groups of people, each developing Call of Duties out of sync with each other, so that there's always one coming out. And yeah, that's utterly garbage. Really shouldn't be normally doing much, but it still makes games vastly more functional. If you want to do that things, there are ways to do it that are vastly more competent, and fucking Pokemon could afford all those ways. The fact is, the management's incompetent. The management's incompetent. The creatives have fucking major issues of their own, and they do. Sorry, folks. They also have great ideas, and I'm sure that if it wasn't for all the fucking problems they had, that would be the best Pokemon games yet. Flat out. But a lot of their creative ideas often come expensive, throwing previous ideas they come up with into garbage and forgetting about it, which is just... Look, change is important to keep something fresh, but also if you're going to replace it with something that is virtually identical but with only some changes, just keep iterating on the first thing until it's better. Or at least do that for a while. Then see, that's a big problem here with in general. But like, I'm not going to go into specifics. You know, at this point, everyone fucking knows. And then there's the fact, and then there's the programmer side, not the artists, the programmers. Yeah, I'm sorry. Look, sucks that they're overworked. But that doesn't mean they can't be bad at the props. Oh my god. If there's one thing you can count on, is the Pokemon devs not being good at shit like this. They've never been good at it. Gen 1 with a bug world mess. Gen 2 only fit on the cart because fucking Awada was a wizard. And, Expression. Gen 3 had its own issues, but by that point they were getting better at it. And they were slowly but surely, at least, good with dealing with hardware like that. I will give them that, yeah. The other gens were usually less bad because they had figured out how to make games for that and developed their skill set. Then the games went 3D and they just started spiraling out of control. I can't remember one of the major problems with Gen 6. Yes, 6. But Gen 7 had people crawl through the game finding all sorts of problems. And... oh, what the fuck? And all those problems ended up popping up again in Sword and Shield, making things worse. But not intelligible. But lots of people, myself included, saw those problems and realized, oh shit, if this game sells as much as it's probably going to, this means they're probably going to make the next game even worse. Yeah, we were right. Now, in fairness, I'm not going to go, oh, I told you so majorly, because fucking hell, they managed to convince me into buying into it again with all the cool shit they were doing with the actual gameplay and such. There was a lot of shit that's really, really good in those games. The new Gen 9 LLC. It's really amazing. But then all the shit we were worried about, and at least I for fucking forgot about when Gen 9 went after a while, turned out to be true. That's all I'd like to call it, the sensification of Game Freak. Yeah, or you just keep buying the buggy messes, and then you get even buggier messes. I love Skyrim, but like it's a bug-ridden mess, and from what I understand, 4 was somewhat worse, and Fallout 4 was somewhat worse, and Fallout 76 was a horrible disaster. The Director Truth has been returned. Yeah. Most of these you can't even see the, oh wow, I guess some of these aren't even showing me clues. Yeah. On the top surface. There is a tower within the ruins where light always shines. Move through the waters there to find the artifact of life giver. Tower where life always shines. Light always shines? Here's a plain Fendora as their own. A tower sits upon their fortress, collapse it to reveal the chamber where the artifact of Elder is held. Morons built a fucking fortress right on top of the artifact. Okay, on the top sort of the heat of Magmor was a test for many warriors. The shrine in their honor holds the artifact of strength. Well, we know which one I'm getting next then. A new each other runs on service. The Sun Chamber, high atop a ruined home, became the nest of a great beast, and a source of corruption. Many chosen from drawn their same place. Release their bonds to the world to claim the artifact of wild. Yeah, it's going to require me to have the spider ball, I think. Or magnetic ball, whatever you want to call it. Age of the ruins and service. Within the ruins of our home, we honor our fallen elders in a great hall. A chamber beneath the statue holds the artifact of the world. Okay, so wherever the Chozo primarily lived. And one of those, a grove of far corners, a grove of life revealed the pillar beneath the waves to find out artifact of Chozo. So that's helpful for when I eventually fucking get more shit to be able to find shit. I will probably get the next one while I'm in Magmar, just because that just seems likely to me. Bullshit. But yeah. Sorry, it just brought it up, and suddenly I had to talk about it. It's just like, look, I'm not even referring to all the devs, and I'm not besmirching most of their hard work. I'm just saying we are allowed to point out that some of them aren't that great at their job, and the moment the series went 3D, they started having increasing problems doing it. Maybe hiring some people who were trying to bring in some people from elsewhere in Nintendo to help them figure out what to do or shit. It really annoyed me with all the attempts to deflect the blame from the series, because, like, man, yeah, the Switch hardware isn't the most powerful, but it is not the Switch fault that chugs. Quite frankly, I give decent odds that if the Switch was fucking... that if they had made the thing for the computer, it would do the same thing. Because that happens all the time. You get games that are just so poorly optimized and such that it doesn't matter how good the hardware you're running them on is, they run like garbage. That happens all the time with PC ports of games. And maybe a Switch Pro would have lessened the damage, but not Switch's fault that they just couldn't optimize it correctly for it. That's on them. Alright. And like I said, I hope they fix it, because if they do, it'll really move up to the top of the list. I don't even, like I said, I don't mind the graphics as long as... Okay, well now, I will say, I've seen some of the graphics look like, and it does not Like, some people go like, man, they made a new... This looks good for a GameCube game. And I'm like, nah, man. Some of that shit looks worse than this shit. Not all the time, but some of it. I constantly bring up the trees in Sword and Shield. And when I went... Because a friend gave me a copy of Sword and Shield, or Shield, to play, and I'm going to stream it eventually. And I'll go into it more, but no, people are wondering on point with those trees being fucking Nintendo 64. And the thing is, they probably would look better if they actually looked like the trees from Nintendo 64, just because with that kind of low poly texture, it would, I mean, low quality texture, it works better on lower poly. And the reason people bring it up is because it looks so much worse than everything else in Sword and Shield. And Power 10, they got the same problem in Scarlet and Violet. And that's just, God, how do you do that twice? You can't get a slightly better texture in between the time? It looks like they just did the same thing. Like, Again. There's definitely overwork involved. And the deadlines are, to some degree, bullshit. Going to be making multiple games at once with a limited number of teams that they have. But let's not ignore the problems they've always had. They have only been getting worse as time goes by. And blame shit like this other shit. Yeah, sorry, that one was just bothering me a lot. I did not mean to go on a street like that. I could go for a third recording session today, honestly, but I don't want to. Yeah, okay, so I need to get all the way over. Oh, God. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I'm going to try to figure out what the problem with that is later, but trying to remind myself where I need to go tomorrow. But I just, I'm done for today. So this was pretty fun. Really, that's my main problem with web scene graphics of SV though. What? Some of it looks worse than everything else. At least keep your texture qualities the same. I normally don't mind, but like, imagine if those buildings had looked like they were from the Nintendo 64. It would not have worked when everything else looked like GameCube. I don't mind if everything looks like it's GameCube. Just keep it consistent. Of course, that might have been a side effect of the poor optimization and all the other problems, so, you know. See what it looks like after they fix the actually most pressing issues that make the game fucking unplayable. Or damn near. I got sidetracked. Every sign out, and see y'all next time, folks.